Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Harrison, guarded by Edwards. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Laverne, guarded by Edwards. Banked it in off the glass.
You say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Edwards. He takes it in, and the layup is good off the glass.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Harrison. Here's Laverne. Offline from the top of the key.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Edwards for three. Out to the right wing. Driving inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Maladon. Pass to Aginta. Launches a three. That one doesn't drop. Outside Edwards. Right wing. This one for three. Rebounded by Aginta. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
De Silva, no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. Two from the line that time. Edwards with it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Laverne. No luck on that one. Outside Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. Edwards has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Down low. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to De Silva. To the inside. Here we go. Here's Aginta. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
54 seconds left in the first. And there it is for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Maledon. Pass to Harrison. Back to Maledon. Here's Laverne. Here's Schofield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Taken away. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Finished off the break. He has 6. Here's Agenza. Pass to Harrison. Here's Maledon. Here's Harrison. Fires from deep. Counted from distance. Edwards looking it over. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing them.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
To the paint. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The home team calls timeout. Here's DeColo. Here's Lee. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he drives in. For 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
With the crossover, nifty move. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Second chance shot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Black. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Lee. Connects from downtown. Lee's got 9 points.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the three-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 6. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. A tight game here in Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's DeColo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. DeColo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Lee. Takes it inside. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
.51 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Off target from outside. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DeColo. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11. Here's Lee. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the...
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes, and thanks for tuning in.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Maladon, and it's Harrison in at the point guard position. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And a miss there on the triple. Fast break. Here we go. And the shot goes down. Paladon's gotten 4 this quarter. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Right side, Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Harrison. Off the mark there with a 3. Puts up a 3. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Schofield's shot is off. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to De Silva.
Home team foul. Theo Maladon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. No good that time. Here's Laverne. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Edwards. From downtown. Nope. 4 for 7 now. On the break. Here's Harrison. Off target at the rim. Harrison's gone 1 for 3 on the night. For 3. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's Ajinça. They set the pick. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. The home team calls timeout. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Harrison. Off target from 3-point range.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Out to the wing. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
The home team calls timeout. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Harrison, the pass to Schofield. Here's Harrison. Can they get it? Drills it from deep. Harrison's got 6. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Edwards. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Edwards. Harrison, the pass to Schofield. Here's Harrison. And stolen by Edwards. And here comes the break. Here's De Silva, left side Edwards. Pass to De Silva. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen. Here's Laverne. He has 6. Here's Schofield. Here's Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks that one from the post. Harrison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
The kick out to Edwards. Shoots over Maledon. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Pass to Lee. Here he goes. Tipped. This one for 3. Launches it from deep. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The home team calls timeout. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ldlc.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
The home team calls timeout. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Lee. Up and in on the layup.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Five to shoot. Out left to the wing. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The home team calls timeout. Takes the 3. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Home team foul. Dakota.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Unable to get that one.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The shot comes out.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
No good on the triple. And here they come. Here's the three. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Rebounded by Ajinça. Oh, they get a hand on it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Laverne. Booker defending.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
1:50 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's DeColo. Puts up a deep three. He can't get that one to fall. DeColo's gone 2 of 5 tonight. For 3, Booker sinks it from distance. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Launches a 3. The rebound by Harrison. Lee on the wing. And he lobs it up. Here's Laverne. Here's Ajinça. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Rebounded by Ajinça. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. On the break. Uneasy 2 on the layup. And here's Booker. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Lee. 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line.
And he drops the first.
Number 13. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement in.
And another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz, he's out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Kalathis. To the inside, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, James. Schofield grabs the board. Now, here's Ajinça. He's covered by Brown. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
James kicks to Papagiannis. To the middle. Here's Coathus. And he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Papagiannis. James outside. Plays it up off the glass. James has got 5.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Coathus. It's tipped, and the ball ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. James looking around. For 3, drills it from outside. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Whoa, he's got 1 to 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. It's a 6-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's stolen. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the visitors now. And here's James outside.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Fires from deep. And that one's good. DeColo's got his 2nd basket of the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The drive by James. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And that one is good from Ajinça.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
James in the high post. He's got 10. Got a piece of it. Ajinça the pass to DeColo. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's the break. Papagiannis kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Papagiannis. Nothing on the board. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DeColo passes to Harrison. And it's off from 3-point range.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Papagiannis kicks to James. Brown sends a screen for James. The tray. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. James has got 13.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
In rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Awesome game out there at Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the 1. Here's Ldlc. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here is Melodon. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mona Eunice. Lee outside. Pass to Maladon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Jackson setting the pick here for Lee. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's a Kobo missing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pushing it up. Outside for Jackson. It's hauled in by Diallo. Tipped away. Corniche, the pass to Diallo. Launches it from deep. And Lee pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lee sets a screen for Jackson. Puts it up. Great look there, but off target.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Home team foul. Jackson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Game, the pass to Diallo. With the drive, pass to Game. He's looking for Diallo and finds him. Just 5 on the clock. Comes up empty down low. Diallo's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Lee sets a screen for Jackson.
Away team foul. Martinez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Lee outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Eunice sets a screen for Diallo. The rebound by Njai.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And a wide open look for Lee. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Lee's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's foul number 2 for him. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Okobo looking over the floor. Pass to Corniche. To the paint. Here's Eunice. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Njai. Corniche with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
He misses the free throw.
Diallo taking 2 shots.
He can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. Screen by Lee. A 3. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Okobo. He has yet to score. Corniche, the pass to Eunice. Here's a Kobo. No good on the three. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Njai. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Diallo with it. He's got 5. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. They're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that. But I think they're ready to make some noise in the play. The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned.
And that concludes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Harrison, and it's Schofield in at the 4-man position. Outside, James. And a missed layup. You got James on out there with Korkmaz, and it's Galathis in at the point.
First team foul.
And it's tied up with that one. And DeColo kicks to Ajinça for the lead. Pass to DeColo. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's James outside. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Here's DeColo. Here's Laverne. Here's Harrison. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Stripped it away. And here we go. And Laverne throws it down.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And here's James outside. Harrison with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Here's DeColo. Hands it from downtown. DeColo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And a wide open look for James. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Harrison. They set the pick. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Count that one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Harrison. Sinks the 3-pointer.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Outside, James. The kick out to Brown. Back to James. Lets the 3 fly. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Brown. Brown's got his second bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
From deep, James. Harrison with the rebound. Harrison's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Calathes, no luck. Calathes has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's DeColo. James defending. DeColo passes to Schofield. And the 3 off target. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd quarter. James with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Harrison. The long distance 3 is buried. Harrison's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
From deep, James. Laverne grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Ajinça. From outside, off the mark. Poked away. Here's DeColo. Chalk up 2 there. DeColo's got 12 points in the game. DeColo's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, James. Abianis kicks to James. Fires the 3. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Lee out there with Meladon. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Black. And it's Njai in at the 4 side. Diallo's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Pass to Njai. Out to Lee. Here's Black. Covered by Motiejunas. There's Lee with the 3. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's a Kobo. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Jackson from long range. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Passing game, the pass to a Kobo. And it's Motiejunas atop the key. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Shot clock at 6. There's Diallo. That's tipped. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lee. Jackson kicks to Njai. Going inside. Out to Lee. Drains it from 17 feet out.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Motiejunas. Here's Corniche from deep. Black grabs the board. And they're running. Here's Njai. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Diallo the pass to Blossinger. Now here's Diallo. D right on him. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
This is the definition of force here. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Shot's good by Lee.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Lee, a screen on Diallo. Lee has the open look. Great look, but off the mark.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Diallo, the pass to Blossinger. Now here's Diallo. Tight defense on him. Fires for three. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson in the corner. Back to Lee. Puts up a deep three. Lee with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passing game, the pass to Corniche. Diallo with it. 1:05 left in the game. No good with the triple.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
To the left wing. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Lee outside. Over Cuevas. Lee gets the bucket.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
So they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have to clear it.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Edwards. The shake. And a missed layup. James outside. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Calathis. There's the drive. The putback. Can't hit that one. Here's De Silva. Check by James. And that one good.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Lets the three fly. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Over to the left wing. It's Edwards on the wing. The 3 ball. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Here's Korkmaz. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Calathis. De Silva with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. Outside Edwards. 3-pointer. They get it again. Out to the right wing. Brown with the steal. For 3, James. Pass to Korkmaz. Now James. Tries again. De Silva with the rebound.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
It's stolen by James. Let's go with a 3. Goes back up. Kick out to Brown. Ball stolen. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Nails it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
3-pointer, no good. James outside. The 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Counted from distance.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Calathis, guarded by Edwards. Here's James. Here's Calathis. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped. James outside. From the arc. On target from range. James has got 8. 7 seconds left in the first. And here's Edwards outside. With 1 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And a miss there on the triple. Corday passes to Diallo. Pass to Corday. 4 on the clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. 4-3. The rebound by Diallo. They've got numbers. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Lets it go. Offline with a 3. Pass to Akobo. Inside, here's Corday. Shot blocked, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Diallo outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the screen. Wing shot on the way. Connects. The jumper drops.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And count that, 2 points. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for 1, number 13. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
From deep. And Booker pulls it down. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Diallo outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From behind the arc. No good there. Diallo's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The three, pure from three-point range.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Beyond the arc, the Kubo gets the bucket.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Takes it inside, count the basket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Diallo outside. 43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The three is up. And Booker pulls it down.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Diallo right side. Launches it. The shot won't fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Check by James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7. Double team on James. Here's Calathis. Buries it from 3. Calathis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. A tight game here in Utah. Check by James. They get it back. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Number 41, first personal foul, first team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. From deep. De Silva with a rebound. De Silva's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knocked loose. The kick out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
James outside. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. There's the screen. Fires the three. That shot, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
It's James on the wing. He's got 10. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
To the paint. It's stolen away. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ldlc.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Korkmaz. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Away team foul. Ldlc. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to De Silva. Back to Edwards. For three.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Here's Calathes. They set the pick. To the left wing. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And there's James from the arc. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
On Thursday, then on Saturday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
James outside. For the tie. De Silva with the rebound.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
And stolen by Brown. And they're running for the finish. And the jam by Brown.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And stolen by Brown. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Korkmaz passes to Brown. It's James on the wing. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Sends it home from three-point land. Out to the wing. They still need this. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Stripped away. And they're pushing it up. Pulls up for three. Gets the three ball to go.
The D lagging on the break, and he makes them pay full price.
Diallo outside. Looking to get it going. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Pass to Corley. Shot clock at 3. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Corneli's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Diallo left side. Pass to Corneli. Back to Diallo. Let's go with a 3. That shot missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Here's Corneli. 3-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
You love their effort. They've owned the glass tonight.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got his first basket.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And Booker throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Diallo outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Booker. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Booker controls the rebound and the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Here's Jacobo. Booker defending. Here's Corneli. Diallo outside. There's the 3. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Check by James. James with the rebound. 59 seconds left in the 4th to tie it up. It doesn't go for him.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the visitors call time here. Send it over to Ldlc.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Allie. Puts up a 3. That one no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From way outside, off the mark, and so the home crowd treated to a win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Laverne, and it's Schofield in at the 4. Right side, Edwards. High, arcing shot. Laverne grabs the miss. Ajinça in the post. Pushing it up. Finished off the break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Laverne. Plays it up and banks it in.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
They set the screen. Second shot opportunity. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Ldlc passes to Ajinça. Here's Schofield. Edwards defending. Here's Ajinça, and the jam by Ajinça.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. And here's Edwards from the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Harrison kicks to Ajinça. Da Silva with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2, number 41.
Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
There's a screen. Ldlc passes to Ajinça. Here's Schofield. Da Silva with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Edwards inside. Good on the three-point shot. He has 7.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Harrison kicks to DeColo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Edwards, no good. To DeColo.
2 minutes.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. DeColo's got 5 now.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Here's De Silva. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. Off target with his 3. Now Edwards. Still yet to score. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Ajinça.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Laverne kicks to Ajinça. For 3. And that one's good, Harrison.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harrison's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Launches a 3. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Pass to Ajinça. Driving to the basket.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's De Silva. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Ajinça. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Edwards. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
There's the pick. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's in. His first shot this game. Now here's Lee. They've got Meladon. Jackson is out there with Lee. And it's Njai in at the 4-man position. And that one drops for him.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Jackson dishes to Njai. Lee outside. Pass to Meladon. And here's Lee. No scoring in this one. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Shot to stop the run. It doesn't go for him.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Pass to Booker. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's the screen. Booker with it. Out to the right wing. Giffey. Offensive rebound. Covered by Lee. 6 to shoot. Pass to Booker. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lee sets a screen for Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Personal foul.
On Tuesday. And then on Thursday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Giffey, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To stop the drought, Indy, Lee drops it in.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Covered by Lee. Booker outside. Here's the three. And that one is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They set the pick. Covered by Lee. And he lays it straight in.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Maladon. Back to Lee. Takes the three. Drills the three-pointer. Lee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
It's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
On the wing, Booker. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Maladon. Still yet to score. Out to Lee. A 3. That one doesn't drop.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Covered by Lee. Pass to Booker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets a floater go. Basket counts. He's got 9. They've got Harrison, and it's DeCola in at the shooting guard. Ball stolen. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Home team ball.
Lucic covered by Ajinça.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. They've got Laverne, and it's Ajinça in at the 3.
I see him.
DeColo passes to Schofield. There's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbounds.
They've got Harrison, and it's DeColo in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Ajinça. Defense right on him. There's the pick. And he gets it to go. Schofield's got 4 points this quarter.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lucic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Ajinça. Defense is right there. Over to the left wing. Here's Harrison. It's deflected.
Away team foul. Ajinça. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. And that one, good.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
From downtown, DeColo can't get it to go. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Back to Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Ajinça kicks to Laverne. Pass to Harrison. For the 3. No good on that one. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
There's a minute 47 left in the third. And they'll get another chance. Here's DeColo. A three-pointer is right on target. DeColo's got 8 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
1:30 left here in the third quarter. Here's Schofield. Pass to Ajinça. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's good for 2.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. outside Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Buries the long-range jumper. De Silva's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Edwards. Over at Jinsa. Tries yet again. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. It's up a 3. Drops in the tray.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. They're up by 9. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's DeCola. Now here's Maledon. He takes it in, and he makes good on the layup. Maledon's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
They've got Harrison, and it's a Jinsa in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. DeColo passes to Enja. Here's DeColo. 3-pointer. Unable to get that one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Offline with his 3.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Good on the triple.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Launches it. Giffey, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here is Maledon. No good, unable to end this run.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Harrison scanning the floor. Offensive rebound. Pass to Maledon. Here's Njai. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. There's the triple. Here's Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Aginsa.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to DeColo. The tray. That shot misses. DeColo's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Right wing. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Harrison's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Giffey. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's Maladon. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Snatched away. 1:07 left in the fourth. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Open jump shot off the mark. From deep 3-point territory. The shot comes out. From deep 3-point territory. The shot missing. Aginsa with it. Pass to DeColo. And stolen by Booker. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Maledon, and it's Harrison in at the point. Clock at 6. And that one's good. James.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Schofield, defended by Brown. Here's Ajinça. No good with the triple. James outside from deep. It's hauled in by Schofield. Got about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Harrison. No good from outside. And there's James from the arc. Drains the triple. James has got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the basket by Ajinça.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Calathis. Down low. Here's Brown. Nails the baby hook.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's Maledon. They set the pick. Fires for 3. James with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brown with a screen. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's James. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from the wing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And that one's good. Maledon.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Calathis. Outside, Brown. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. James has got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's LeVert. No points yet. Out to the right wing. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. To the inside. It's stolen. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .116 left in the opening quarter.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
For the away team, Harrison.
It's both from the stripe. Now James. 10 points for him. .59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Off target with the 3. Maladon, pass to Harrison. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Calathis. Still without a bucket. The offensive rebound. And there's James from the arc. And he gets it back. Back to Korkmaz. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Maladon. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The 3, James. Good. And Brown gets the assist. James has got 13.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The first option on every possession.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
1 quarter in the books, and it's good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
Here's Akobo. Here's Corneli. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And Diallo comes to help. Here's DeColo. Lee on the wing, covered by Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Diallo.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Akobo, and there's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Lee. Jacks up with 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
The 3, Diallo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's DeColo. And that one's good. DeColo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Lee. From beyond the arc and then some.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Akobo, defended by Jackson. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Akobo, he got a piece of it. Jackson surveying the D. Here's DeColo. Here's the pick. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. DeColo's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. For 3, Diallo. It's hauled in by Black.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Diallo outside. The 3 is up. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Corneli's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's DeColo. Here's the 3. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
For 3, Diallo. And the 3-pointer goes. Diallo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. And he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Now that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight. Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
4th team foul.
Defended by Jackson. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Misses the baby hook.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Lee. That 3's off the mark.
Away team foul. Lee. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
.41 seconds left to play in the first half. Lee's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And there's the screen. The 3, Diallo. Another shot. No good off the back of the rim.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And the basket by Lee.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Pass to Akobo. The 3-ball. Up in time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when... And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the visiting team.
You look at this.
Thanks for tuning in.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Out left to the wing. On Thursday, and then on Monday. They've got Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the small forward. Inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Harrison with the bucket. Harrison's got 5 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
They've got Maladon, and it's Schofield in at the power forward position.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Harrison, the pass to Maladon. They set a pick. Driving in, and the layup falls. He's got 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
We've got Teo Maladon, and it's Ajinça at the 3. Maladon, pass to Harrison. Launches a 3. That shot is off. Harrison's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Back to James. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And there's James from the arc. That's a miss. His 6th miss in 11 tries. And they're on the break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Knocked away. All by himself. Schofield passes to Maladon. For the lead, into the lane, and he lays it up and in. Maladon's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Ajinça. Pass to Schofield. Here's Harrison. He buries it from 3. Harrison's got 8.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
James deciding where to go with it. Now Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
Brown taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pass to Ajinça. Driving inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
The 3, James. They get it back. Can't get the putback. Here's Maladon. Check by James. Maladon, no good. Pass to James. There's the triple. That shot off the mark.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And there's James from the arc. Again, the miss by James.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Will it go? The putback.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
41 seconds left in the third. Pass to Maledon. Takes the 3. Hauled in by Brown. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
James, right side. From behind the arc. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Harrison. He's got 11. Maledon, pass to Schofield. Back to Maledon. Here's Harrison. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
We've got Teo Maledon, and it's Harrison in at the point. Pass to Maledon. Here's Harrison. The 3. It's hauled in by Akobo.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
There's the screen. To tie it up. No good on the layup. Maledon attacking. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harrison. Shot clock at 6. Here's Maledon. Up and in on the layup.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Akobo. Down low. The 3. Diallo gets the 3 to fall.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Harrison to the left side wing. Pass to Aginsa and stolen by Diallo. In transition.
Away team foul. Shaquille Harrison. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Akobo. Diallo outside. On the take. Count it. Here's DeColo. Pass to Lee. Launches it from deep. And no good. Diallo right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Diallo's got 7 now in this quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And the basket is good.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
To the paint. Here's Montejunas. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Here's DeColo. Lee on the wing. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's DeColo, covered by Diallo. Clock at 4. Jackson, pass to Black. Fires the 3. And they recover it. Second chance effort with the drive. And it's good on the layup. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. A minute 37 left in the game. Here's a Kobo, and the layup is good off the glass.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Lee, and the 3 off target. Lee's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go.
Away team foul. Lee. 5th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Here's DeColo. Misses the 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Diallo outside. Inside. Here's Cornelie. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And there's a pick. Here's DeColo. 4-3, and it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's a Kobo. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he drops it in from the low post.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Here's Cornelie. So the home crowd treated to a win. This one was in the balance right until...
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Count it. James outside. Let's go. Not going to go that time. It's stolen. Ldlc dishes to Brown. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Really left alone that time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here is Edwards. Takes it off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's James. He has 5. Pass to Brown. Here's Papagiannis. Here's Ldlc. Outside, James. Clock at 4. Fires from the wing. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. And here they come. Lucic. It's tipped. They retain possession. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. He has 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Brown sets a screen for James. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Out to the wing.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Fires from way outside. Goes back up. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brown. Outside, James. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. James has got 11.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here he goes. Up and in on the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Buries the long-range jumper.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Edwards gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. On the wing, James. No good from the wing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And the jumper is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Blossom game. And here is Monaco. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
When you look at this visiting team, they've been consistent in their approach, and they've found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor. And after doing such a good job with the 3-ball in that first quarter, don't seem to have the same magic here in the second.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get... Oh, man.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Cornish. Good. Cornish has got his first points of the game.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
On Thursday, then on Sunday. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Ldlc. A 3-ball. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. To the wing right side. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Over to the wing. Monaco finds Ldlc. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
It's good from long range. Ldlc's got his first 3 points of the game.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Bucket is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Monaco passes to Blossom. Okobo looking over the floor. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They grab their own miss. Giffey. 1:51 left in the first half. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Ldlc. Pass to Okobo. And the layup is good.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Got a hand on it. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Here's Ldlc from outside off the mark.
Now, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Okobo. Back to Ldlc. From past the arc, and the three ball is good. Ldlc's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Booker. Giffey. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Number 13. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Calathes. Nothing on the board. From deep, James. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Calathes grabs the board. Upside Brown. And we finished one half of basketball. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
And right now, let's see. That'll do it for our show today.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the 2. 4 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Calathes, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's James missing. And here's the break. Here's Edwards. And James pulls it down. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Calathes kicks to James. Releases. That shot off. Fast break. Here we go.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Calathes dishes to James. Fires the 3. That shot missing.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the final, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are...
hammering it in!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. They get it again. It's to Ldlc from outside the arc. No good that time.
they've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And taken away by Brown. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Diallo. Here's Korkmaz. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Korkmaz has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For the three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Diallo. 6 points for him. The tray nailed from three-point land. Diallo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
It's good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. This one for 3.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
There's 1:34 left to play in the 3rd. Edwards drives in. Down low. Five on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it. And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Diallo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Jacks up a 3. That one, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Pass to De Silva. Edwards drives in, and the basket is good. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Diallo, no good. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Awesome game out there at Cordes, and Diallo in at the 2. James checked in for Diallo. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. To the right side. Booker outside. Giffey. Good on the three-point shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
It's 2-on-1. Near the three-point line. Look at that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Okobo. Here's Corniche. James right side. The offensive rebound. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
James has gone 40% from deep tonight, shooting 4 of 10. Wassengame pulls it in. Wassengame's got his fourth rebound in this one. And a deep three from James. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. So the wing on the left. Out to the right wing. Giffey. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's the home team. James looking it over. Launches a three. Another miss by James.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance. That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Picked him clean. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Booker.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Pass to Wassengame. A three ball. Can't hit that one. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. James defending. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. It was so much pressure to win now. GMs are willing to use draft assets.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Okobo to halt the run. He can't hit that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker outside. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The rebound by James. Pass to Okobo. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this.